What's up, everybody? Big Kirk 916. Want to kick the new year off with something positive that you can do so that you can accomplish your goals. One of the things I've always done that I think that helps me further pursue my goals is put together a vision board. I've always had a vision board. Well, not always. I've had a vision board probably for the last 15 years of my life, and every year I would have new goals, new things I want to accomplish, and by writing them down, you take them from your subconscious, you put them into your conscious, and they are able to manifest a little bit easier. A lot of times we have ideas in our head, but until we actually write those ideas down or speak them to an existence, they just kind of float around in your mind and they don't really have any substance. So it's a lot easier to accomplish things when you say them repetitively over and over again, or write them down. And writing them down gives you a visual so that it's a reminder of things that you need to do or things that you need to work towards. So I always like to start off with like goals for 2018. And everybody has their own goals. Your goals might be different than my goals. It doesn't mean that yours are better than mine or mine are better than yours, but you want to have a list of goals that you could at least work towards. And you should always be working towards a goal anyways. You shouldn't wait to the beginning of the year to try to start to accomplish something that will have an immediate impact on you. So if you can start something today that's going to change your life for the better, why wait to the beginning of a whole nother year to start those goals? But because we're kind of conditioned and everybody has all these affirmations and things they want to do, I'm just making it simple for those who kind of go off the New Year resolution thing and have things that they want to accomplish. First and foremost, you want to love your significant other, whoever that person may be. For me, it's my wife. She's my best fan, my biggest fan, my lover, my helper, my camera person. She does everything that I can't do technically on a computer. She's my computer nerd. She's my designated car picker-upper when I gotta go pick up cars, drop off cars. She does a lot for me. She has my back. I don't really have anybody else I can count on when it comes to doing a lot of the little things I need done in my life. We bicker sometimes, but it's just part of the relationship. But she does a lot of things for me, and she has my back, and she believes in all my ideas. And every year I've been able to accomplish more things progressively, consistently, and without her I probably wouldn't be able to do a lot of those things, because a lot of times you think you could do things by yourself, but it takes a team to build an empire. And I constantly work on building my team. I have my wife, I have my business partner that helped me build Fresh Out. We built it together. Very ambitious young man, very hungry, very goal driven. We work great together. Together, like me and him have built up Fresh Out. I don't know if some of you guys who don't know, I have Fresh Out series.com, which is a show that I've been producing for like almost 6 years now. But he's helped me with that, and those are the two people who have had the biggest impact on my life, since I've been home. For those who don't know, what I mean by been home is I did almost 9 years in the feds, 8 years, 8 months. I got out, changed my life, been doing a lot of positive things, speaking at schools. I started to show Fresh Out, working on a couple big projects with my wife and my business partner, been investing, started a clothing line, did a bunch of different stuff. But since I've been home, I've been constantly moving forward, and I always take an assessment of what I did the previous year to see if there's anything I need to change. And so far this year, which hasn't actually turned over, this is actually New Year's Eve 2017. I'm doing this video, but for next year, just cutting the fat meat off still of the lean meat. And what I mean by that is getting rid of dead weight, people who are just dead energy. For the sake of conversation, you talk to them, but you don't get anything from that conversation, and you leave the conversation feeling like you've been drained. I'm cutting those people out. You know, a lot of people, you're friends on Facebook just for the sake of Facebook. You know, I use social media for branding and different things as far as business, but as far as conversation, if I don't leave the conversation feeling like I've been uplifted, then I've really wasted time. And time's my most valuable commodity. I wasted a lot of time in prison. I didn't waste it. I actually did a lot of positive things at that time, but I can't get that time back. So now that I'm on the streets and I'm out here doing these motivational videos, I'm doing life coaching, I don't have time to just be conversating with people for the sake of conversation. You know, I'll conversate with my wife, my business partner, because I always get something from the conversation, but just to be talking with people who have no ambition, no drive, they're, you know, Debbie Downers, you know, mental midgets. I'm not gonna waste my time. If I can't grow with you and we can't grow together, if you're not trying to accomplish more than you accomplished last year, if you reached a glass ceiling, then hey man, nothing personal, but I gotta keep moving because I haven't reached any ceilings, any plateaus, and until I hit the dirt, I'm gonna continue to grow and elevate and try to accomplish more mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially. I'm never gonna stop and say I'm cool. So for people who say they're cool, hey man, that's cool for you, but it ain't cool for me. You know, I've always been a go-getter. So that's one of the main things, is dropping a lot of people who are wasting my time, who have wasted my time in the past. I don't mind sharing ideas with people, but give me something too. Give me an idea, motivate me, inspire me. I'm always pumping people up, trying to get people to do better. I'm always a positive person, but then I look like, man, what is this person giving me back? They haven't given me shit. So those people, cut their ass off. Being more productive as far as downtime. You know, we spend a lot of times on our phones and the computer. I'm gonna spend more time reading, you know, trying to read some good stuff. I did a lot of reading when I was in the pen. I'm gonna start doing more reading, writing. I want to write another book. I'm currently editing 2 books, but I want to write another book, so that's one of my main goals. Financially, of course, to double what I did last year. A lot of times people say, wow, that's a lot, but for me and what I have planned in my life, I think it's very attainable, and so that's one of the things I want to do, is double my income and travel, get out and travel, go to different places, broaden my horizon, and just my perspective on life and people, because a lot of times we get pigeonholed watching the news and hearing all this negative stuff, and you're intimidated to go places and try new things. Well, I want to try new things this year. Travel new places, go to at least 2 to 3 different places I haven't been before, so that, you know, have some new experiences. Also meet at least 2 to 3 people a month that I've never met before. You know, create a new circle of friends. You know, people who have more than I have, people who I can learn from, people who are going places, and just, you know, transitioning into this next phase. You know, right now I feel I'm in a crossroad with where I am in life and things I want to accomplish. So, you know, I'm trying to, you know, keep it moving and get to my next, you know, my next pinnacle, you know, my next platform that I can perform on and really elevate my game to the next level. So those are a few of the things that I have set for my vision board that I'm gonna put down and that I'm gonna focus on, and, you know, not chasing something you could just be running and just be confused, and you're running and not really focused. You know, you want to focus. You know, you want to focus in on, you know, do your homework. If you're in investing, you know, some people do real estate. Some people are great at real estate. You know, some people are great at the stock market. You know, some people are great at, you know, cryptocurrencies or flipping cars or construction. Whatever it is, perfect your trade. You know, do your homework, do your research, and just, you know, be the best at what you can be. And so my ultimate goal is to be the best I can be, physically, mentally, spiritually, as a husband, and just be a productive person overall, and not waste time on bullshit people. You know, people who you think are your friends, but when you walk away, they're like, oh man, that motherfucker think he's better, or oh he think he's gonna do that, or he's he's talking all this stuff. But then when you accomplish it, they're like, man, I always knew you were gonna be that man. I always knew you were gonna make that happen. No, you didn't, motherfucker. You was on the down low hating, and I know you were, because you didn't. The stuff the comments you would say. So listen out for those people, because they're slowly pulling away from your positive energy. And if you're trying to attract positivity, you don't want to be attached to anything negative. No negative conduits. So watch those people. Pay attention to comments. Watch out for social media. Don't get caught up in it too much. Don't be so worried about the likes and the views. Be more about substance. Things that are real. Things that have that are tangible, that you can actually embrace, so that you can have a real life experience, and not some we call it internet experience. Everything's through the net, whether it be relationships and stuff like that. Have physical experiences with real things, real people, and your life would be more fulfilling. But yeah, that's some of the things. Vision board. Get you a vision board. I'll have a link in the description. You can pick one of these up. Get you a couple dry erase markers, and you can change your goals from time to time. You don't have to stick to the same goal. And if you don't reach your goal, it's all right. If you get close to that goal, at least you made progress towards something. But if you have no goals, it's like driving from here to New York, from California to New York, with no map, with no Google Maps, with no nothing to guide you. You're lost. You gotta have a map of life and what direction you're going in. So get you something that you can kind of plot your course in, and man, you'll be very successful. I'm not where I want to be at yet. I'm not running around here blinging, but I'm making progress, and I can't complain. I got a roof over my head. I got multiple cars. I got investments. I got my bills paid. I'm handling my business. I'm happy. I got food in my stomach. I mean, man, it's a blessing. It's truly a blessing. I got a beautiful woman in my life, and those are the things you can't put really a value on. You just feel fortunate, and I just keep hustling. So stay hustling. Big Herc 916, life coach, bigherc916.com. Shoot me a message, man. I'll work with you if you're trying to get your shit together. Man, I bounce back. I've done over a decade in the pen. I bounce back, and my life is great. I might not be running around like a lot of these dudes on the internet, but hey, man, I keep it real. I won't bullshit you. And life lessons, man, I got them all day. Holler.